Well, this is new. What's going on, everyone? My name is Tyler, and this is my vlog, but this is not my room. Because, well, as you saw from that quick little intro, I'm actually currently in New York, staying at the wonderful Holiday Inn Express, and hopefully that won't be terrible. I've got a sweet king-size bed. That's just kind of, as you can kind of see in the blurry spot on my camera, just kind of right there. Um, but yeah, this is where I am. I figured it would be fun to do a bunch of random vlogs from New York because, well, I kind of been slacking on all the other vlogs. So here is what I'm offering to you. My random experiences out here in New York. I am currently out here by myself visiting an old friend, a dear friend, a friend that we have been friends for a while. Pretty much since we were about 13, 14 years old. And that is Zach. And you are definitely going to be seeing him on this within the near future because he's been threatening to do a vlog with me. But that being said, I have a lot of questions that I'm going to have to ask him. So all of you in this wonderful YouTube area can learn about him if you're interested for some reason. But I got in yesterday. I took a flight from Tampa to the JFK airport out here in wonderful, noisy, yet to hear any gunshots in New York. And that was awesome because that was the first flight that I almost did not have to pee on. But of course, when I did have to go pee, I stand up, I'm starting to get ready, and ding! The light comes on to fasten your seatbelts because we're about to friggin' land. So, that's my life. But got here without a hitch, was losing my mind a little bit because I'm trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get to this Holiday Inn that I'm staying at. And needless to say, being a first timer in general with this whole new experience of traveling for the most part by myself, it's kind of a daunting experience. And I have traveled before on planes and whatnot. I've been on the subways in New York many years ago, but I never did this by my lonesome. The last time that I took a flight by myself, I was meeting my father out in Vegas, and me trying to get here by myself was just a very new and frightening, scary experience, but I was excited at the same time because I'm out of my element. This is a whole new area for me to explore new and crazy different things. And by crazy different things, I mean life in New York. Apparently that's crazy. But as soon as I got here, I met up with Zach, and that was awesome. We pretty much hung out all day. First thing we ended up doing was going and get us, or after coming to the hotel, was we went and got ourselves something to eat. And we found this awesome little taco place. I can't remember what the hell it's called for the life of me. I just know it started with an O, and they had pickled onions for the tacos. But it was, personally, I thought it was alright. A little pricey, 9 something for 3 tacos of any meat. But all in all, it was a pretty good experience. They didn't have any fountain drinks, but that's okay because you have to be smart and how to drink out of a small container of fluids. But all in all, that was a good experience. Then from there, we came back to the hotel. I got ready because we had a banquet that we were going to. It was for Zach and the Teen Challenge thing that he's got going on. If for some reason you guys are interested in that, next time I have Zach on this, I'm going to be throwing some questions at him about that. But I got all fancy. I was looking all nice and whatnot. Had my nice vest on, which to me was kind of funny because it's a Trip vest, you know, Trip NYC or whatever, which is sold at Hot Topic. Not a very reputable Christian type store, apparently, since however many of their, or however much of the profits they make is actually then given to the quote unquote Satanic Church. I don't know how truthful that is. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But after that, we then got undressed into our regular street clothes and went down to an awesome comic book shop, which I walk in there and I'm just awestruck at all of the craziness that's going on there. I mean, they had you know, your standard busts, a shitload of comics in both your standard comic booky type thing. I did not purchase this there. And then graphic novels. They had so many shirts, so many action figures, so many bits of memorabilia for the nerd community that I walked in there and went, I don't know what I want. So that's probably going to be a second trip that will be made there. And once I find out the name of the place, you will then be informed. And who knows, maybe I'll bust out my camera or my phone and just be like, this is what I was talking about. Who knows? After that, we stopped by this awesome little pizza place. Again, I can't remember the name of that, but all of this information, I'm then going to turn around and put it in the description down below. So if for some reason you folks are interested in going there, you will know because it will then be in the description, or I might end up doing both. I might put it in the description and then also talk about it in the next video, which should be coming out tomorrow, because I'm going to try to do this daily. Again, because, well, I kind of been slacking with what I had been doing in regards to my vlogs. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video because I have a number of things that I do have to do today. Number one, figure out what the heck I'm going to do. Number two, get ready to see Zach. And number three, figure out what we're going to have for lunch, because I'm sure he hasn't eaten yet and I'm pretty hungry. So hopefully it's going to be a Chinese place. I know that's strange. I mean, you can get Chinese food anywhere, but being from Florida and going to all those different Chinese places that says that it's New York style Chinese, I want New York Chinese food. Not New York style, New York Chinese food. Oh, and before I forget, I know that you guys have just been seeing this. The next nerd shirt. I did bring a bunch of nerd shirts specifically so that I could do this, but this is the Ghostbusters shirt. I picked this sucker up for probably 12 bucks at Walmart. Fun part is, this actually glows in the dark. I'd show you now, but unfortunately the room is very well lit at this time, and my luck with things that glow in the dark have been very minimal. Case in point, these awesome green plugs are supposed to glow in the dark, but it has to be like an absence of light for you to actually see some type of small radioactive looking glow coming from them. But I digress. I do have to get going so I can edit this, meet Zach, and do my daily thing, and then tomorrow let you guys know what I had in fact done. So in the meantime, you folks stay have a good day, and I'm gonna go have some fun. So stay tasty, my friends.
Out in Brooklyn, let it be known, 2005, the waterfront was the zone. That's when I arrived, I was fresh at the boat. I was ATL and it was swell to be home. Couldn't go to Queen Greek, Priest looked like Sith. Couldn't go to Bronx cause where real rappers live. Couldn't live in Jersey cause some exes wanna hurt me. Couldn't happen in Manhattan cause I'm just a fat like Furby. So even though it really hurt,
Ooh, that's spooky.